I what is up, and welcome back to another episode of the APF podcast, episode 170. It is I, the most phenomenal man that has shocked the system, aka the coach.
It's your boy going forward. Yeah, I told you we're back at it again. We're trying to do this consistency. Okay, second week back on the weekend. Got a couple topics we're
Consistent
getting to.
pod in the
So we're just
building.
gonna get right into it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's the let's go with the final four, man. I'm surprised Miami's in the final four. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, Miami's been the elite the last 2 years. They've seemed to gotten very good. They're a very good team. I've watched a couple of their games. They have a lot. They can shoot. They can defend. I mean, college basketball. If you can shoot, that helps a lot. Because if you watch enough, I mean, there's a reason why Purdue lost to the 16 seed because they couldn't make any shots. And so these teams that are in the right now are probably the best shooting teams in the league or in Division One because they're actually here. Like their average of shooting is very good. Miami's been in the league the last 2 years, and they're able to make it this year. They're 1 away from national championship. UConn, even though UConn was this good, but I guess they are. But I mean, it's gonna be
Damn,
interesting. It's gonna be always fun.
they beat the brakes off of
What'd you say?
Don. Damn,
Oh, Gonzaga.
UConn
Yeah, they destroyed
UConn
them.
whooped their ass. Oh my lord.
They really
82.
did.
Let me see what did happen.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, they shot
Yeah,
they
there was like it
okay
was like 84.
okay yeah
They
they
won
had
by
like
28.
they had like 2 3 pointers made the entire game. They wasn't hitting nothing.
Nah,
They had more
college
threes,
basketball.
more shots. Yeah, they basically had more everything except the free throws.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And back in college, they really try to work the paint more than anything because a lot of them can't shoot threes. Like not everybody's like Creighton or like Kansas State. They kind of can make threes. Most teams try to work the paint because literally majority of them cannot shoot. Like majority of these teams cannot shoot. Like that's why it's so hard to watch there's very few games I was watching. I was like, oh, this is actually a good game because like the reason why I was close is because 90% of these teams can't make any open threes. Like it's a trouble, man. It's troubling. And like De'Aaron Fox said, like he doesn't watch most college basketball because he can't make shots. Because once you watch like NBA level basketball or like professional level, and you then watch like college, you're just like godly. Like the only reason people watch the tournament is because gambling and the games stay close. Because
that's
you
why I
know,
noticed with all
like
these
Florida
scores.
Atlantic is a very good.
Rarely seen any blowouts.
No, you don't. You don't see blowouts. No, you don't. You don't see blowouts because teams can't make enough shots. Even though, I mean, you see some of these teams going like 6 minute droughts and they're down by like 3 points. You're like in the NBA, you would be down by like 15 because somehow the other either you're gonna miss shot.
Eh,
But in
and
college, like these teams go
if you
seven,
go
eight
on a
minutes,
six,
man, and they're down by 3 points.
if you go on a 6 minute drought in college, that is very crucial versus the NBA because you only have two halves.
Yeah, I mean it's bad, but these teams here, I mean, to be honest, from what a little bit I watch or I hear, because I just don't watch. I mean, I'll watch these games obviously next weekend, but I wasn't watching very many games because it's hard, man. It's hard to watch college basketball. It's just hard. Like the NBA is so good because you have guys who can actually make contested shots. Contested, I mean, very few of these players can actually make any contested anything. I mean, it has to be open or it has to be to the rim. If there's no in between, and they actually give their big men the opportunity to work in the post and give that old like '90s vibe of post play stuff. But
What the? Oh my! Jesus Christ! You believe was trash? Damn! four. They suck on the road. They barely they won all of their home games.
What
I
are you
think
talking about?
I'm talking Louisville. They suck
Oh,
on the road. Their only wins were on their home court, and they got the ass
sounds
beat
like
in the
an
conference. And
sounds like an NBA team winning.
half of their wins were in their conference. So Jesus Christ, I never seen they
Oh
lost
man,
all these
that's so
home games.
tough.
To damn.
That sounds absolutely horrendous.
It's like what you
Ugh.
call it? It's them and Notre Dame that both yeah, they both lost like all of their road games. Notre Dame
Hmm.
lost 10 in a row, and Louisville lost 11 in a row.
Oh, okay.
So they're on
Yeesh.
a 10 and 11 game losing streak on the road.
And okay. I mean, I don't know. There's not much for us to really say just because we don't watch. We don't watch. And I mean, you don't watch during the season. Obviously, it's just
It's kind of really hard
it's
to
just
really
rough.
speak about something like this if you don't really put your all into it. I'm not gonna lie, if you don't really watch it like that. But it's always
Like
good
yeah,
to
like we don't regularly watch it. I mean, yeah, we could have like watched like highlights or a game or so of these teams, but I mean, I watched one game from Florida Atlantic against the 16 seed. That was a game they probably should have lost just because the other team was missing layups, which that it was a lot of layups they missed. San Diego State's very good shooting team. Miami's an overall good team. UConn's probably the best team in the tournament just because how they demolished like Gonzaga. Um, but yeah, I mean, if you don't watch, you don't know. Like we know about NBA. Like we know a lot about NBA because we watch NBA. We know NBA. We know how the game's played today. So when that topic comes up, we can talk about that. But it's hard. It's hard to know anything about these teams because most America don't watch shit, man. I mean, it's nothing against like college basketball, but when people say like it's the
it's just
better
not
sport,
it's not there. College basketball is
like
not him.
college basketball is just not the shooting is so bad. I mean, the only reason people care about it is the stories and like the gambling because these teams are like these most of these teams are such bad shooters. It allows like lower like lesser teams to actually have a chance at winning, not only because you have the one game thing, but also a lot of these guys can't shoot.
I did
So
find our teams. I did find our teams. What you call it? Our college teams. Record and the
yeah,
conference.
they're
They're
good. They're
seven.
good.
Yeah, they won set. They're 7-11 in the conference. They're 14-21 overall, and they're 7-6 at home, and they're 3-13 on the road. So half of the total wins came from beating the conference teams, and half of their wins were on the road.
Mm.
And we're on a one game losing streak
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. Kevin Sampson has a good team. Oh, they lost. I mean, their season's over. So
Yeah, we're on a Pine Bluff is on a 9 game losing streak. My God. Damn.
that's like probably like the lowest Division 1, dude. Like they're like 16 seed.
I just
They
see
so
a bunch
trash.
of L's. I just see a whole conference full of losing streaks. I see one, two, one. They on an 8 game losing streak. LA Monroe's on an 8 game losing streak. You get deeper and deeper into the standings, you see a bunch of L's. Oh my God, this is terrible. Jesus Christ. L's, L's, L's.
Dude, you know them. Those are like them 15, 16, 14
He's
teams.
on
All they
the
do is lose games.
California, bro. SoCal's on a 16-game losing streak. Oh my god.
Dude, most of these teams are trash, right? Like they garbage.
They 3-29.
They're what?
They're 3-29 overall, and they won all their home games.
Damn, that's a lot.
They've only won on their
That's a
home
lot
on their home
of
court.
fucking losing. Jesus.
And guess their road record.
But nothing compares to like. But nobody compares to like, Charlotte losing only win like 6 games in the season or whatever they
Bro, they,
fucking did.
they were on a
Like
27
all
game
they
losing
only won
streak.
6 games.
Actually, no, they lost the last 27 games.
Or that trust process. Yeah, they were losing like maniacs.
Oh my god! And I think Philadelphia has two losing streak records. I think those are
They
back to
do
back.
that. People just don't understand how bad those teams were, man. Those teams were really bad.
I ain't never seen no 16-game losing streak. Damn that team, and their California team. That's the sad part.
What's that supposed to mean? That don't mean nothing. Not
That
in
means,
college.
if you live in California, you should be decent. Shit, you gotta be somewhat decent.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at Houston, our team, our college team in Houston. They not bad. They made it pretty far in the playoffs.
Yep. Those teams are bad.
Oh yeah, see,
Damn, what
our
was this other one?
our team our team in the conference was like 33-4. He wasn't bad,
Yeah,
but
yeah, no, they were a good team. No, they were a
but
good
then
team for sure.
but then you go to Tulsa, them boys ass on a 12-game losing streak. Oh my god.
Like, man, it ain't easy to win games in college. If you ain't got the
It
talent,
ain't
it's hard.
easy. Shit, they ain't easy to win on the road. They was 0-12 on the road.
Just if you ain't got that talent, man, you garbage. It is just the truth. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting looking at how bad. So obviously, so right now the Suns are still. Yeah, the Warriors need to win this game, man. Okay, we're moving on to more important stuff. We're done with the horrible league as college basketball. When you have like 128 playing, you're gonna have some god awful teams.
You're
Like
just gonna see
it's
a bunch
just
of
the truth,
L's.
right? Like it's just like I don't like I'm not gonna blame like I'm not gonna be mad like if some of these teams are losing just strictly because it's not easy to win games. It's not
I'm gonna,
easy.
I'm
It's not easy to
gonna, uh,
win like basketball games. There, so
I'm gonna need my team to win the game and then have Pelicans and Timberwolves lose. So you know,
yeah. So right now, Nuggets and Grizzlies are in the playoffs. The Kings are
we
pretty
know we
much
already
in
know
three.
that.
Suns are 11.
I think
Yeah, I know.
Warriors
I'm
also
just
missed their division.
saying. I mean,
Yeah, I think
look, the Warriors are not in the clear at all. None of these. They're still in the danger zone. You know, like losing to Timberwolves today is really.
it's gonna put them at seventh. And then
It's really unfortunate. Yeah. So the Warriors are a game and a half above Pelicans, Timberwolves. Lakers are a game and a half behind the Timberwolves and Pelicans. And basically the Lakers own the tiebreaker over the Thunder, I guess. Um, which allows them to stay at the number 9 position. Probably because I think they have the better. No, they don't have the better conference record. Do they own tiebreakers over the Thunder? Do you know if they
uh,
beat the Thunder?
they do. They do. They have a better conference record, and they have a better.
Do they? Okay. Because
Yeah,
what they have one less
they have a better
win.
conference record by the Lakers are
I
22 and
guess.
24, and the Thunder are 23 25.
Okay, so that's probably why they're ahead of them. Because I
And
think the Thunder have like.
they have a better road record.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I'm sure we can type in like NBA tiebreakers and which is first because certain there's like it's obviously it's games head to head that I think is like conference and I think is like a what I think it's like record against like opponents. Like there's a lot of different things, and so that's why the Mavericks are a full game behind both of those teams. The Jazz 1.5. The Trailblazers are tanking. The Spurs are for sure tanking, and Rockets are Wembenyama. So we're more focused on basically 10. Because if the Warriors were to win tonight somehow, they would jump the Clippers, obviously, because they have the same record, and they would be game behind the Suns because the Suns have one less loss than them. If the Timberwolves won, the Timberwolves would move up to the 7th position and still be, I think, a game behind the Warriors, and it'll give them a little bit leeway against the Lakers. Um, Now today the Lakers got their ass beat by a bunch. You know, LeBron came back. Old bench LeBron came back and he got the ass beaten today. Lost by 10 points. They're unable to really stop Zach LaVine from getting to the paint. I mean, they were unable to stop him. He was just getting to the paint, doing what he do. He had 32 points. DeMar DeRozan had 17 points, 10 assists, 6 rebounds. So a very good game for DeMar. Um, Good for them. Look at the booty Lakers. I mean, look, they had a lot of guys were scoring in the team. Austin Reeves or
Oh
Hillbilly
no,
Kobe, as these foolish
the
fans
Lakers
call him.
have the tiebreak over the Thunder. It's a 2-1.
Okay, so hmm, then that's why. Okay. So yeah, LeBron had 19 points, still played 30 minutes. Austin Reeves played 37 minutes and 13 points. Anthony Davis is right back to what he usually does, which is when LeBron comes back, he's a bitch, and when he's gone, he's the man. It is
That's
what it
crazy.
is.
That's
Uh,
crazy.
hey man, is it really that crazy? I mean, have you seen Anthony Davis before LeBron came back demanding the ball, being like, "Give it to me"? Then LeBron comes
Yeah,
back,
because
right back to
ain't
being that
nobody
little
there.
bitch he is. It is
I
what it
would
is. But that's always been my issue is why can't you do it when LeBron here? LeBron's been waiting for like 3 years for you to be the guy, and he just refuses. Like the Lakers were 50% from the field. Now they missed a lot of damn free throws. I mean, Jesus, 19 of
okay. They're not the
28.
best free throw
They
shooting
gave,
team.
yeah, they are not. I mean, they shot well. They just too many turnovers. 18 turnovers. They allowed 50 points in the paint with 18 turnovers. They allowed 8 offensive rebounds. I mean, you're looking for issues. They're unable to stay in front of Zach LaVine. I watch highlights and the game. They're really not able to stay in front of the Chicago Bulls and Nikola Vucevic. The Vuce got ejected. So this is a terrible loss for them. It really, really is. And you just wonder, if you look at the next couple games coming down this, the season, how many of these games can they win? Okay, got Timberwolves. You think the Rockets are a win? We don't know, man. We've seen them lose. They lost to them, so who knows? But you got the Clippers. You got maybe KD. You got the Jazz again. I mean, I can see the Lakers losing, 3 or 4 of these games and no LeBron in the playing.
Mm, oh, yeah, they have the two. I mean, Rockets are easy dub, but you never know. You never know. They can end up fumbling the bag. The Jazz, that's going to be a challenge.
Why?
The Timberwolves should be easy task, but you never know. All of a sudden, somebody just turns up and then just derails the entire team. And the Clippers are going to be a tough test. I know that.
Oh yeah,
So I say
but
those
I
out
mean,
of those
look,
like those next five there, I think they can get at least like they should be able to get 2 wins, but I wouldn't be surprised if they lost 4 out of those 5.
which I mean, it's interesting. Like today, with like LeBron played 30 minutes, and they the last couple games they were really good defensively. Anthony Davis was really aggressive, so I'm always a little bit, you know, I've always questioned the most perplexing thing is like why does Anthony Davis not do this when LeBron here? Like he goes right back to me like 15 points. At one point, he only had like 7 shots. I'm like, you gotta be aggressive, man. You got to be
Because
aggressive
he
on
felt
defense.
that he had to do it because he was the only one. He's the only like vet on the floor. He's only vet that's played the longest on the floor, and there's no LeBron to back him up. So he's like, okay, now I have to be that leader and take over. Versus
Mhm.
now he has Braun back. He wasn't even the leading scorer. LeBron was the leading scorer when he came back. But
Yeah,
then
and
he dropped
also Darvin Ham.
7 to 15
Sorry.
against the Thunder, and then he turns around and plays the same amount of minutes and scores half of that. Like, what's going on
Mhm.
here? The flip
Darvin Ham said he's got a. Sorry, keep going.
the flip flopping is crazy. It's just I just when the moment he showed up on the Lakers, it's just he went from the New Orleans AD that was scoring 25 points and grabbing like 11 rebounds and grabbing like 3 blocks to still grabbing like two and a half, 3 blocks a game, minimum at least 2 blocks. Doesn't even barely grabs like 20 points and doesn't even grab 10 rebounds. He went from being a monstrous,
Hmm.
more slimmer, more mobile version of Shaq to being just an average player that can do that is that has the potential to do a lot and that can do a lot, just choosing not to. So I just don't know what's going to take for him to wake up and just smell the flowers and say, I got to take over. LeBron's not going to be here forever, so I got to start now and learn how to do what he did when he was on the Cleveland Cavaliers, carrying them to the finals by himself with that monstrosity of a team that you call basketball players.
So that LeBron is over. That whole carrying like the 4, 5, 6 years ago Cleveland team. But and I mean LeBron's been wanting AD to get to that level for a long time. So and AD's been unable to get there at all.
Yeah, he never
He's
will
been
get there as
unable
long
to
as
get to a
he
level
like
where
that.
no, yeah. I mean he's had those troubles, and so you just hope that you know Austin Reeves and can really and no D'Angelo Russell. I mean, is he hurt?
So D'Angelo Russell, not that I know of. I guess they arrested him.
I guess because I mean, he's another big thing. You bring him on the team, and why am I type his name wrong? You have him there. He's another ball handler as well. So that's why he would be such a big key for him. No, of course. Well,
Yeah,
can you rebound the
he
ball?
will.
Thank you very much. I mean, he's
Yeah,
a ball
he
handler,
will.
man.
And
Oh,
you know, I think that's a very good pickup because
oh.
now you have. I think, yeah, they both. I mean, what college did he play for? I know he played for like a lower tier college.
He played for the which one? Who?
The
D'Angelo
D'Angelo
Russell.
Russell. Yeah.
He played for Ohio State.
Okay, not lower tier. Okay, but the thing is, they have, that's I think that's he's been performing well, and I hope that transitions into the playoffs where it really matters because we
Yeah, I
need
think he's.
everybody to be 10 up and not 10 down because what I'm seeing, especially for AD, is now he's 10 down. He was 10 up, just going crazy against the Thunder, and now he's 10 down again. All it took was one man to show
Yeah,
up
I
and just
mean,
say, you know, I'm not going to try hard.
yeah, it's it's key. Damn, I'm gonna need tape for this shit. Uh, I'm gonna need tape for sure. But yeah,
Yeah.
if you look at it, the Lakers need a lot of. They need D'Angelo Russell there to really help make that team whole in terms of their defense. So
It's like
hopefully that can
we just need
happen.
everybody to
No,
play
I'm
their
sorry for their offense. Their offense.
we just need everybody to play their part and do what they're supposed to do. Like AD is supposed to be. I understand he got injuries and he's fragile and tender down there, but you at some point you just got to think about you just gotta look at your stats and like, do I really want these stats to represent what I really can do? Because those stats what I'm looking at is not what I know he can do. He can do better. He just chooses not to.
That's what you think.
That's what I know.
You think
Because
he chooses not to do better?
I feel that he can do better. I know he's trying, but it's like it takes one man, like I said, to derail, to take away what he was doing when he was gone. Now I know he saw some bad games, but he's also had some very good ones. And I know there's off nights exist, but it's a consistency of off nights with him.
Okay, I see.
I mean, it just
I see
really is.
what you
It
mean.
just really is. Right? And I will go on his stats, and let me see. Wait, look at this. He had 30. Then he had, on March 7th he had 30. Then again the 10th he had 8. The 12th he had 17. Then he has on the 14th Pelicans he had 35. He shot good and got rebounds there. Then the Rockets he didn't play. Mavericks he had on the 17th he had 26 and 10. Magic he had 15 and 11. Suns he had 27 and 9. Thunder he had 37. And then the Bulls, which the game just finished, he had 15 and 9. All of these games, he played over 30 minutes and attempted at least over 10 shots, except the game on March 10th, where he just played and then where he played like 30 minutes and only attempted 7 shots in every game. At that point, it's like you might as well just go take a seat. You're looking like Tony Snell here, just running around for 20 minutes, fouling 6 times and getting fouled out. That's what Tony
Mm.
Snell literally did one day. Just fouled up, played like 20 minutes, and then just got 6 fouls.
Oh, okay.
So it was like my point. The whole point is he has put like three those in that entire span from the 7th to the 26th. He's had 3 30-point games and like 5 20-point games, and he's had of those ones, he's had like four. Yeah, he's had like four. No, he's had 3 10 rebound games. I need to see at least 9 rebounds consistently. In that Grizzlies game, he had 22 rebounds. Like, and the fact that he somehow has 12.4 rebounds per game this season is insane to me. I just realized that.
Who, Anthony Davis?
Yeah, and it's like I said, he looked at his stats and seen that I averaging these rebounds. I can do better. The fact that he has 12.4 rebounds per game to me is insane. I did not know this. I legit did not know he had like 25
Yeah,
points
he's
on
well. That's
12 rebounds per game. I'll take back
mm,
some of my
I
statements.
mean that's
I'll take that back. He's actually playing very well this season. But with key games like this against key teams that he could see down the line, I feel that he can do a little better. Because over the course of the last 3 seasons, he's had the numbers with points, he's had the numbers with field goals, but the rebounds,
I just wish he would be. I just wish he would be more. I wish he was more aggressive on the issue.
he's more aggressive.
I just wish he was more aggressive. I mean, don't you think?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
That's
be
what
like get more shots. Like he is unwilling. I mean for like he doesn't do that. He never does.
he will.
Oh
What he will do is barely
come
look for
on.
bailout fouls sometimes, and like with the amount of minutes he plays, like he does not demand the ball enough. He just doesn't. Versus a comparison. Let me get Joel. I'm gonna get Joel and Embiid stats because this man was willing to do whatever it took to get the W, and that he did. Well, actually, not gonna say that he did, but he tried. He tried his hardest to get that W.
Well, while you do that, a team I want to
Well,
talk
I
about
got
is
it.
the Oklahoma City Thunder. I think they've had a very good year. Oh,
Look at it. The same span from the 7th to the 25th. Dude has had at least almost all of his games, except for one game, is at least 30 points. Except two of his games. It was against the Bulls. The same team. The same team he faced. Joel only had like played 16 minutes and didn't really. He had a good. He was off to a decent start, but he only played 16 minutes. So he must have got injured and he took him out. So the point is this game don't really count because he only had 16 minutes. So that's a different story. But he played the same team the night before on the 20th in a 37 and 16. See, Joel Embiid will call for the ball and will demand shots. The difference between those two is that his rap sheet of field goals at least 15 shots minimum, except for the Bulls game, versus 80 shots or under 15 and more free throws. So if Joel Embiid doesn't win MVP, then that's tough. But I digress
I mean,
from.
he probably will.
But I will digress from
He
that.
probably will win MVP though.
The point is,
Hmm.
Joel Embiid will call for the
I
ball and
mean,
demand there's James Harden on the team, versus Anthony Davis will not call for the ball and will just let LeBron do what he does, which is understandable. But at the same time,
he's
there's a
not.
reason why LeBron is saying what he is about you because he knows you can demand the ball. He knows you can go off. You just choose not to. There's not the aggressiveness is not there. It's just not.
Yeah, I mean, for me, Anthony Davis not going out there and really like demanding the ball like I believe he should do has always been my issue with him. It was LeBron. I just think he doesn't really try out too. He just kind of lets it lets it go. Like LeBron can do everything. LeBron is getting older. LeBron for years has essentially been telling you it's your team, but his dumbass don't want to do it. He's more than okay to sit there and not demand the ball. Now I get they may not call plays for you like that, but I mean they should, but you should also get the ball. Plus, Joel, if you've watched like 76ers basketball, it's fairly easy. He just gets the ball at like the free throw line, and he either attacks or he waits for that double. If you double too, if you hedge too hard, he'll throw it. Or if you guess wrong, he'll pass. I saw him against Booker. Booker came on his back trying to get the steal, and he threw it right to to Booker's defender uh, assignment, and he got three. So like sometimes the Lakers don't just do way too much. Some of their sets and plays to get AD the ball are just these like elaborate plays to give him. I'm like, we could just give him the ball at the free throw line or in the post and let him work. But you guys just they decide to kind of do all these different plays to get him the ball, and that's why and that's why with no LeBron there, they just called more plays for him. LeBron came off the bench too, so I'm a little bit surprised he didn't. I expect AD to get me 8 to 10 shots the first quarter every game. I need him to have 8 to 10 shots. I need him to get 8 to 10 plays where he's shooting it, so he can get in the rhythm. Like he got in the rhythm a little bit against the Bulls, but they're already down by by 12 plus points, and so it really didn't matter. But why not get in the rhythm earlier in the game? LeBron James does not need to get in the rhythm. AD clearly needs the ball, so let's get AD the ball. And Austin Reeves is a good story, but Austin Reeves ain't gonna be the reason y'all win. It's gonna be AD. It's gonna be them real guys. Okay, Austin Reeves is a good player. He's put up numbers like best like league numbers for players. But if you want to win the title, it's got to be AD. Okay, or you can get to the play-in because that's really probably what you guys are gonna do. Um, but there is
Yeah.
another team I do want to you know, and I do want to talk about the Oklahoma City Thunder. I think this year has been so important. And you know me, I believe in the 5 year plan. I think in the next 5 years, after you become like a terrible ass team, by that fifth year, you need to be fighting for the playoffs or the play-in as is now. And for them, I think this has been such an important year. No Chet Holmgren. You got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has put himself in the top 15 players in the league. So that's very impressive. He was an All Star, probably an All NBA player this year. Um, I know people are kind of talking about do the Clippers regret the Shea Gilgeous-Alexander for Paul George, basically for that trade. I'm not sure, really. Paul George was the best two-way player in the NBA. You're putting two of them on the same team. Clearly, that makes sense. But look, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has improved a lot. Lewis Dort, he's improved so much from the bubble where he couldn't make a goddamn three to being able to make threes. He can defend too. He's like Gary Payton II. He can defend. Um, they've got Josh Giddey. The Australian Luca. He's a very good player. He can shoot the three, rebound, assist. They really are like a really good team, and I like I like their future, and that's why I hope for the Rockets myself. But they also can make the play. I think they're going to make the play in because let's be honest, the freaking Mavericks are done. I mean, their goose is cooked.
The
I
Mavericks
don't
are
think they're gonna
completely out of the
make the
conversation.
play. Yeah, I just don't know if they can pull it. Like Luca's like, I'm not having fun anymore, and I'm like, dude, really, not having fun no more? That's tough.
Like they're like was their last the Mavericks last 7 games they got the Pacers, they got the Sixers, they're not beating the Sixers. They got the Heat, they got the Hawks, they're not beating the Kings, and they got the Bulls. They're not I know I'll say this: the Sixers,
Mm,
the Heat, they're And the Bulls
all
did
their
not beat
games.
them.
They're like with everything.
I'll even say
Oh,
they're
which
not
team are you
even.
talking about? The Mavericks?
Yeah, the Mavericks. They're not beating the Sixers. They're not beating the Kings, and
Are
they're
you
not
talking about
beating
the Mavericks or the Thunder?
the Mavericks. For them to even be a
Oh, okay. I was
consideration, they have what? They have 7 games, and they're 36 wins right now. So they need 4 of these 7 games to even have a chance. Maybe even 5, and they're not even going to get 5. I'll give them 2, maybe 3 at most. They need at least 40 wins to
hmm.
actually be in
Yeah. I
some
mean,
type
they
of
can beat the Heat
contention.
though. Hmm. I can see them beating the
I'll
Heat
say
though.
that
The Heat don't
they
score
can beat
enough
the
points.
Spurs and they
That's
can
been them
beat
for
the
years.
Hawks. The toss up is the Pacers.
I mean, we'll see. The
But
Pacers are hard. That's not an easy matchup. Pacers score. They got that's why the Kyrie trade never made any sense. I mean, you're putting you just gave away you gave away everything for offense. I mean, they're a terrible defense to begin with, anyways. And now you put Kyrie, like you can score, but I mean, these niggas they lost to the Hornets 2 games in a row. Go beat them. The Hornets beat them twice. And you wonder why Luka ain't he's like, I'm not having fun. Yeah, dude, you lost to the Hornets. Y'all know you ain't supposed to lose to no fucking Hornets. They got PJ. They ain't got even they got freaking Gordon Hayward out there freaking who needs to get off. Gordon Hayward needs to get off that team, but he got that bag. Like, do I think they can beat man? I don't know, man. I think they can lose all these games. To be honest with you, I mean they really could. The only game they could probably win is Spurs. The rest of these teams, they could lose to them all. Like they play no defense. That's the issue. That's the issue.
yeah,
They don't play any
I
defense
gave
at
them
all.
the Spurs and Hawks. Everybody else is they're not beating.
Oh Lord have
They're not.
mercy.
I'll say this:
Oh
the
my
Spurs are.
God.
Oh, your team making turnover.
My God. Golden State. Golden State just turned the ball over. Come on, man.
Well, that is no
Damn.
surprise.
Oh,
After me watching one play of some of Curry literally throwing the ball at some trying to be cute with that behind the back pass doesn't surprise me.
bruh, man. I mean, just hold the ball a little bit. You ain't got to. I mean, I know you don't want to dribble shoot free throws, but I mean, shit. You could just hold. You don't. I mean, you could just wall off. I mean, sheesh. I mean, this is the type of bull I be talking about. I mean, they just gave away 2 points because they're like, we're just gonna run around. Like, okay, I mean, Draymond can make a free throw or not. You just gotta make one free throw, bro. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that was tough to watch. That is tough to watch. Like they did all good, and then Draymond was like, "Let me just throw the ball." And I mean, Anderson. I mean, Kyle Anderson, his slow ass. He just put his hand out there. Like, dude, just hold the ball. You ain't got to pass it every time. Like, damn, bro. Oh my god. Like Steph could he could just have dribbled out too. I mean, your ball. You should not give up the ball like that easily all the time. Now they're gonna lose this game because 9 seconds left. Like, what are we gonna do? Who's gonna shoot? Like, they're gonna probably take a contested three. Like, oh man, I'm just what the hell's going on here? No, no! Oh my god!
Oh
Oh,
my
I'm
god!
so I'm
Oh shit, they're getting close.
that the game's over. They literally gave the game away. Why is Jordan Poole the one who gets the ball every time? Because somebody tell me why he gets the ball. He all he does is dribble like a madman. Okay, why is he getting the ball? We just lost the game, man. Ugh,
He is a
I'm so
certified
tired.
jigaboo.
Like that's like he really is. Like yeah, he's great and all. And, like we paid him, but like why did like why don't you just give the ball to like the best player is Steph? Why are we running? They're literally running. They didn't even run it well. They're like the Boston play were like, but that's like Jason Tatum, the best player. Like I know Jordan was like the fastest guy on the team or whatever, but like why not give Steph the ball? Like Steph should have that ball in his hands. Now you got to automatically foul them. Like just give it to Steph. Just give it to Steph. But Jordan Poole out here sliding, dribbling, passing the ball. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm tired of Steve. I'm tired of Steve Kerr, man. I'm fucking tired of Steve Kerr. I'm tired of him, man. All he does is put us in bad situations. He's gonna get the. Why isn't Steph Curry getting the ball? You tell me you can't set some picks for Steph? You gonna give Jordan Poole the ball? Jordan Poole, who thinks he's the best, who acts like he's Luka Doncic. You think he's the best player because he's doing all that dribbling shit. Like sometimes I just get tired of Jordan Poole, and I get tired of some of these decisions. You're telling me that Steph Curry should not get the ball? Should not get? Just Steph Curry needs the ball. Steph Curry is our best player. He's our best contested 3-point shooter. Yeah, man, I'm tired. Oh man, I'm just this is why we're gonna this. I mean this was our game to win to get into fifth place. We fucking lose this game because of fucking Jordan Poole and fucking Draymond. Ugh, these fucking morons do this shit. Draymond, why don't you just hold the ball? You hold the ball, you fucking moron. No, you're just gonna pass the ball again. God. I mean, okay, yeah, he missed a free throw. What? I mean, this is some bull, man. And now and now when we need to rebound the ball, we got a bunch of small little niggas out there compared to them 2 7-footers they got over there. They got Carthy Towns, fucking Rudy Gobert. We lucky they don't have Rudy Gobert on the field. Now we gotta shoot. Now we gotta make it three, man.
Man. Whoa.
I mean,
That was
if Steph Curry was what 30 years old, do you put him there? I don't get this. I don't get this. I'm watching it right now. We do all this shit to get back in the game, and at the end of the day, yo, uh, Steve Kerr's stupid self gives Jordan Jigaboo the ball. I don't trust Jordan Jigaboo at the end of games. I trust Steph Curry.
oh no, his shot selection is
I trust Steph Curry.
atrocious. His shot selection is so terrible.
It
I
really
can't.
like it really is. Like he'll do step back three like no problem. He'll just I mean yeah he can he's up there with the top shot maker on the team, the third best guy. But his shot selection sometimes is just absolutely horrendous. Like he'll go like you have like Rudy Gobert. Like why are you going up and just play off of him? But nah, y'all your dumbass decided to go run it. Okay, now we're gonna run. Can we please give Steph Curry the ball? Please, can we stop giving Jordan Poole the ball? I'm tired of Jordan Poole, man. Like, get Jordan Poole the ball, please. We don't need no goddamn. I'm sorry, we need to get Steph the ball. We need no goddamn Jordan Poole. Steph needs to get this ball no matter what. Even if he got to do whatever. That's what. What is that? That's a foul, bruh. Oh my god. They gave really. That's Mike Conley literally in my face, and he ain't on. It was. That's a three. What are you talking about? Oh my! What is this? Oh wait, they have one foul to give. I'm done. Please, staff, get the ball, please. Please run. Please, just have Jordan Poole set picks, please. I don't want him to get the ball. Man, we lost. Man, this bullshit, man.
Oh my god.
I'm tired. I'm just tired.
All right, with that being said, this has been another episode of the APF podcast, episode 170. It is I, the most phenomenal man that shocked the system, aka the coach. 90 outs.
And this is a mad Golden State Warriors fan. And I'm tired of Jordan Poole, and I'm tired of Draymond Green being a bunch of jiggable dumbasses that they are. Okay, I'm tired of it. All right, I'll see y'all next week. This some bullshit, man.
And we out here, baby. Yeah.